Hi, this is Jeremy Moskowitz, Group Policy MVP and founder of PolicyPak Software. And in a previous video, you saw me use PolicyPak File Associations Manager to make a couple of mappings. For instance, mapping PDF to Acrobat Reader, mapping MP4 to VLC Player, mapping the Mail2 protocol to Outlook, and mapping XML to Notepad++. Now, what I didn't show in the other video is what happens if a user has never logged on before, that is, logging on for the very first time. So I'm going to log on as a guy called East Sales User 7. Now, when somebody logs on for the very first time, it does take a little longer than usual. This is not because of PolicyPak, of course. This is because the profile doesn't exist at all, and the Windows 10 profile is bigger than older profiles and therefore takes longer to log on. So I'll pause the camera for a second, wait until this is done logging on, and then we'll continue our little chat. Okay, now that this user is fully logged on, they would have no documents because they have nothing. Let's go ahead. I've actually got a couple of documents on the server we can use to verify our example here. I'm going to map a drive, netuse to DC 2016, share, and in the share, I have a couple of files. For instance, here are my file associations examples. Now remember, we did all the mapping already. We're logging on for the first time, so group policy is kicked in. So what's interesting is that if you take a look at, say, the associate, in fact, I could drag these to the desktop, which will show the same thing. So here's what's strange about the very first time you log on. The very first time you log on, and then you try to double click on any of your items here, you still get this annoying pop-up. There's no way around it. This is just the way that the darn thing works inside Microsoft's guts. So you can see that a user will be prompted for this one time. They don't actually have to, they can even select the wrong thing, and that's fine. PolicyPak will kick in the second time around. So for instance, if you click on this one, it'll open up Acrobat, and the file is presented. And if we were to click on the XML for Notepad++, we also get the same thing, which is pretty annoying. Let's just close this for now, and then we'll go ahead and log off and log back on. If we click on the movie file, however, we can see that worked just fine. Okay, that one subscribed just perfectly. And then let's take a look at the Mail2 one. Here we go. The real point is what happens when you click on a Mail2 link, and boom, that one worked just as expected. So it's sort of a mixed bag at the first time you ever log on. Again, this is not a PolicyPak File Associations Manager problem. We rely upon the guts of what's in the operating system. But let's see what happens the second time they log on. So if they go ahead and log off here, and now that this person has logged on before, let's log them on again. Okay, this is the same guy who was just logged on 10 seconds ago. All right, now that we're all logged on for the second time, let's see the two problem areas. The first problem area was the PDF, and no problems the second time. Okay, let's close that out. Now we'll go ahead and try to run XML to open up Notepad++. What happens there? Boom, no problems the second time. And the other ones worked the first time, so there's really no point in rechecking those. But the point of the story is, so sometimes, depends on the application, it may take 2 times for that person to log off and log back on not to see those prompts anymore. So do keep that in mind as you're using PolicyPak File Associations Manager. Hope this helps you out. Looking forward to get you started real soon.